basically I got top 16, lost to Smug, which is like the best Dudley in the world. Then I lost to Knuckle Do, the capper. It's a matchup I still need to work on, so yeah. Essentially, Ultra SFIV 4, it's the same game as the series, but it feels like the game's unfinished. Like you can look at the new characters, all their hitbox are kind of weird and bizarre, so that's what I think about the game so far. I still think Cammy is pretty strong in certain areas, because now after Spiral Arrow, you can FADC and do a lot more combo, and it's more easier to combo than before. I can say that Montreal has a bit of talent, but you don't have that many good players. And we lack a place to play right now, so it's kind of hard to, have to gather everybody. Right now we only meet up in certain friends' houses and stuff like that, so yeah, it's kind of hard right now. But I think if we find a place in a few weeks, we should be able to do okay for the most part. Actually, I focus on other characters like Chun-Li and maybe a bit of Rufus, because all their changes have been interesting so far. Like Chun-Li has more health, she can land her Ultra more often, and Rufus has new buff. He basically has the best reversal in the game now. Like one of the best anyways. So yeah, I've been focusing on other characters. I've always played fighting games since I was young. The first game I played was on Street Fighter 2 on the SNES. I played that with my older brother and other relatives. But when I first started to see the competitive scene of Street Fighter, it was the famous Justin Wong against DAIGO back in 2004. And after that, I've been hooked up ever since. Basically, it's one of those things that makes fighting games more exciting to watch. I mean, it's like pretty simple to follow through. I mean, there's a guy that has like no pixel, almost 1 pixel, and the other guy tries to chip, and the Japanese guy makes a comeback. Like, wow, that was amazing, and everybody pretty much understands that. So that's why it's probably one of the most popular videos in competitive video gaming in general. In Street Fighter 4, I've defended my turf against Southern Americans that try to expose us. Some of the tournaments in Toronto I've won. There's a few Americans that came, like Dominion and Justin Wong. So I've won some tournaments in Canada, but in the States, the scene is much harder. There's a lot more players, so I like to do better in the States for now. Because I used to play Tursuck competitively, and Dudley in Tursuck does have the kind of the same approach. Basically, he touch you, puts you in the corner, and you're basically dead, right? But in SF4, my defense was pretty good. I blocked a lot of his overheads, but he keep on pressuring, and it was really hard to deal with that. So there's still a lot of block swings you need to figure out. So yeah. I'll try to be on my way for the Fall Classic, Canada Cup for sure, and probably NEC as well.